I scrolled for a little while on my For You page today, and all over it was that trend of like take a photo of yourself and see what sound TikTok comes up with. So we're gonna do it.
They told you to shrink yourself, didn't they? To make yourself small, quiet, and easy to swallow. They said your fire was too much, that your desires were too wild, that you should be ashamed of the hunger in your soul. But here's the truth they won't tell you. The world fears women who know what they want. They fear women who refuse to play by the rules, who aren't afraid to burn everything down just to feel alive. You were never meant to fit in their little box. You were born to shatter it. They want you tamed because they can't handle the storm that's inside you. But why should you apologize for being powerful, for wanting more than a life of empty smiles and shallow conversations?
I like it.
You deserve to be wild, to be unruly, to take up space unapologetically. Stop dimming your light for people who can't handle your shine. Remember this. The ones who fear your power will always try to silence it, but your voice was never meant to be quiet.
Gary Casillo. I don't even know if that's how you say it. I really don't care if it is or not. When you gonna get a job again, or stop posting you're a bartender? Or should I post that I'm a pro? I don't know why it didn't put that there, but it says he said golfer, pro golfer. I go to your page, there are no videos. I'm like, why would he call himself a pro golfer? So I went and found him. Facebook page. I'm not sure if it's you yet, but then I scroll down and I see this from 2023. And I'm pretty sure that that's not you. Do you make golfing content? Because all I seem to see is you and some girl. She's very beautiful. This girl from 2023. There you guys are kissing. You don't have to have a bar in your garage to be a bartender or a golf course in your backyard to be a pro golfer. But asking me when I'm going to get a job again so that I can still call myself a bartender, that's like saying once your kids grow up, you're no longer a mom. Like, no, I'll always be a bartender. Hey, can I get an Espolòn and soda, please? There you go. That'll be $9, love. Thanks. You can put it on the owner's tab. You know one of our owners? That's so cool. Which one? Oh, there's more than one? George. You don't actually know him. Yes, I do. I met him in here last week. We're buddies. Okay. In that case, it's going to be $18 instead of $9. He told me if anybody ever comes in name dropping him to get free stuff, to charge them double. He was dead serious too. You're not understanding. We're from the same hometown. He told me that I could put my drinks on him. No. They always tell us ahead of time when they're going to have somebody come in that they want us to put their drinks on a different tab and comp it later. But they did not text me that today, so I'm call him. Guaranteed he remembers me. Call him. Well, this is going to be fun. What's your name? James. He'll know. Got it. I'll even put it on speakerphone. Okay. Michelle, what's up? Hey, George, how you doing? You're on speakerphone right now. I have a guy in here who you met last week, supposedly. He's from your same hometown. His name is James. Oh, yeah, real cool guy. Why do you ask? Yeah, he's over here telling me that you told him that he could put his drinks on your tab. James, all my bartenders know. Anyone comes in dropping my name to try to get free stuff, pay double, or they can get out. I gotta go. Okay. But you heard him. That'll be $18. I'm not paying for this. Things that I do not understand. Number one, kids under 12 menu. When I go to a restaurant and I say that I would like to order this, and it just so happens to be on the kids menu because it's a smaller portion, why am I not able to order off of the kids menu if I'm not under 12? That makes no sense to me. Number two, crease down the middle of your pants. All right. I don't know how you guys fold your clothes, but I fold mine like that and then like that. Okay. My boyfriend does not do that. He folds his pants like this. And then he folds them in half. And I'm like, why do you fold them like that? And he's like, so I have the crease down the middle of the front of like in the front of your leg. I'm like, so we spend all this money and time trying to get wrinkles out of our clothes, but you want a wrinkle in the front? Like, I noticed ever since he told me that, everyone does that. It's strange to me. I don't get it. All right. Men picking a favorite color. When you ask a man, most men that I've asked, when you ask, like, what's your favorite color? They'll be like, I don't know. Why? I'm like, you don't have a favorite color? Well, for like what? A car? Like, sure, a car. White? Black? What? I'm like, okay, well, what about for like a phone case? Navy blue, brown, black, white? Like, what kind of favorite colors are those? Ended up resorting to a Stanley Cup. If you got a Stanley Cup in whatever color you wanted, what color would you pick? My boyfriend's answer was black. Okay. My son's favorite color is also black. I don't get it. All right. Number 5, placentas. If men grew placentas, a separate organ, and the fact that we don't know like anything about them, I don't get it. That's why I donated mine when I gave birth. I was like, can you guys use this for science or something? Because don't throw it away if you guys can study it. Why don't we know about our bodies as humans? What? And this, on that same track, female squirt, is it pee? Scientists still can't agree. Why do we not know what it is? Look at this. Small traces of prostate-specific antigen, the same stuff found in male. How do we not know? I don't know. I don't understand. This is part 2 of what your drunk self reveals about you. You guys loved the first video, and I know I left a bunch out, so we're going to keep going. If when you get drunk, you get really quiet, you're a very guarded person, sober. You don't trust people very easily, and you probably overthink everything. So you turn inward instead of outward. So you're probably doing a lot of self-reflecting and just like feeling everything more deeply. People may think that you're not having fun or that you're bored, but that's not the case. You're just observing everything. If you're not particularly funny when you're sober, but when you're drunk, you're hilarious, it means that your sober self is naturally funny, but you're afraid to be seen. Your sober self has maybe anxiety or self-doubt or maybe some perfectionism, and you won't let that part of yourself out sober because you're scared of being misjudged. Because your jokes could be really edgy or sarcastic or brutally honest. You're hyper aware of how those could be taken, but drunk you just blurts it out and people love it. You have a hidden performer in you. If when you get drunk, you always go missing, like you're the person that ends up at another bar or at another party or in someone else's backyard and nobody knows how you got there, your sober self struggles with staying present because slowing down feels uncomfortable. Drinking makes it easier to escape. And so you do again and again, and you don't even realize that you're running. If you get very talkative when you get drunk, your sober self carries a lot of mental clutter, like unspoken thoughts or opinions or creative ideas or stress. And ironically, usually the really talkative drunks are introverts. When you're sober, you may hold back these stories and opinions and stuff because you don't think people will care. And you also worry about being considered too much. If you are like the mom of the drunk group, so you hold the group together when you're drunk, and when anything goes wrong, you are the one that handles everything and sobers up, you're tired. Your sober self is so used to being the responsible one or the fixer or the caretaker that when you get drunk, you don't know how to let go. Drinking is supposed to be a chance for you to be able to relax, but if something ever happens, you don't trust anyone fully enough to handle it. So you do. Your sober self craves peace, but you're surrounded by people who constantly depend on your strength. If when you get drunk, you just get really loud, your voice echoes in the bar, you're yelling during casual conversations, it means that your sober self wants to feel seen and you don't feel taken seriously. You're not trying to be annoying by yelling. You're actually trying to bond with people. You just don't realize that you're yelling over everyone in the process.